No, I really like the dimple design. I think that's cool and unique. You've talked about now designing clubs for professional players and then also like the game improvement clubs. And it sounds like these wedges are kind of a little somewhere in the middle where it's like it's kind of in between a game improvement, but it's also it seems like very functional in the way that you're just describing in the different use for the different shots. So like, who is the club exactly for, or is it a line? Is there a line for kind of the better players or the lower handicaps and then the higher handicaps, or is it kind of an every player's wedge?
Well, there's two lines of wedges, and you can see maybe right here, you can see the difference in the wide sole wedge, and this
Yeah.
is the 305. This is classic style wedge. So you can see the difference in those widths. Now, probably the single digit handicapper and better, he's probably going to be more interested, or she, in the 305, the classic design.
Mhm.
The 405 wedge, no doubt, is more of a game improvement wedge, but also, hey, a better player can I use this club. This
Yeah.
club is very easy to play with. It's great to chip with, pitch with, bunker play with. So I'm going to say of the 305, it's probably a little bit of a better player's wedge. The 405, it can go both ways, but it really is for your recreational player, your average player. Uh, they're gonna really enjoy this club. If you're struggling around the greens and in the bunker, this wide sole design is gonna be really something you're gonna enjoy.
I think that's a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah, for sure. I, I want to. I definitely. We got to try it out for sure, right,
Oh
John?
yeah.
Like the dimple thing. I mean, at first when I first saw him, I was like, huh, interested by it, and then the more and more I see it, it really is a good looking club, and
They're both sharp.
yeah, definitely. I think I would like to be able to hit the 305, or the 405, but I think the 305 with the dimples is probably where I
Yeah,
would end
that's the
up.
405. Now remember, we do make these in left-handed, so you guys are in good shape.
That's perfect. Yeah, that I think that was the next question. You make them in lefty? And yeah, that's great. John, you got anything else on club design and stuff like that before we get into rapid fire?
Yeah, just real quick, I think it's really awesome and both interesting at the same time to hear your story and kind of you talked about your entrepreneurship style and how you kind of like saw the industry differently and you understood the relationship base, having it with the PGA Tour and with the players, and you talk about Gary Adams and the forward thinking and the marketing and everything. I thought it was interesting. Now, you guys with Harry Taylor Designs, you're strictly direct to customer, right? And what's kind
That's
of the
that's
thought
right.
process behind that?
Oh my goodness, why are we direct to customer? Well, it's been kind of lucky for us during this time with the COVID and everything going on. It's been something I think a lot of people do like to shop more online right now rather than going in a store and picking up clubs that everybody and their brothers already touched and been swinging. So that's been lucky for us, and not lucky. Heck, we got to get this thing gone. But
Right.
That's for
but
sure.
being online for us, um, it was just a different way to do it. And I come from the golf equipment background. I'm a golf equipment company guy. But this way, as marketing our product online, um, it's kind of the way things are going. And I really think products can be purchased online. We've got the money back guarantee. We've got, if you're not happy with the product, we're going to take care of it. But we try to explain it. We try to maybe given my background a little bit on I'm a very experienced golf club designer.
I would say.
We think for us it's been good. It's been good doing it this way.
Yeah, and I was kind of hoping you were going to say that, because that's what it seems like based on your history, and I think that's definitely the way that everything's moving. And another thing too, I think you guys have there's a great video series on the website of you explaining the different wedges and kind of talking about it. So people, anybody listening, definitely go check out harrytaylorgolf.com as well. That video series is great. And then Ronnie, yeah, what do you have for rapid fire?
Yeah. So at the end of these interviews, Harry, we just do 5 quick questions. First answer that comes into your mind. And if you're ready, we're just gonna get right into it.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right. I like that. All right. Question number 1, favorite club you've ever made?
Holy mackerels, that's a tough one right off the bat. Favorite club I've ever made, maybe the Harry Taylor 405 wide sole dimple wedge.
Okay.
Ooh,
I had a
love
feeling
it.
you might say that. Number 2, favorite non-golf hobby.
Gosh, here it is. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Favorite non-golf. I just started about 3 months ago learning to play a guitar.
Okay.
I always wanted, when your whole life has been golf, 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 golf. Now that my playing career is kind of back behind me now, I said, what could I do that I know nothing about? And living in Nashville, of course, I got some buddies that are pretty good guitar players. I
Yeah.
mean, Vince Gill's one of the best.
Oh
That's
yeah.
it.
I'm just going to learn how to play a guitar.
That's
So that's what
awesome.
I'm doing now.
How's
Love
that going
that.
for you? Because I
It's
used to
not-
play the guitar.
It's not going good. It's not, I can't, I tell this guy that's giving me the lessons, I say, I can't believe I can be this bad at anything when what I've done my whole life, I was actually kind of good at it. And
Yeah.
I'm so bad. But hey, I'm working through it. I'll get okay at it. I'll never get good, but I could get okay.
Yeah. And who knows? You might start building guitars too. That could be
Yeah,
another avenue.
there's already that company out there, Taylor Guitars. They're
Oh
pretty
my
good.
God.
There you go. That's perfect. All right. Number 3, if you had to play golf in any part of the world, specifically, what would it be? Your favorite.
I know it's going to be cliche. Everybody says it, but there is just nothing better in the world than Pebble Beach, Monterey Peninsula. That is it. That is
That's the
just so unbelievably the most beautiful, most fun golf. So that's me. I would be right over there playing golf around Pebble Beach.
That's awesome. One day we'll get there, John. All right. Number 4, favorite golf book.
Oh my gosh, favorite golf book. You're killing me on this stuff. I just was looking at this book. Where did I put it? Power Golf by Ben Hogan. It's
Okay.
an old book, but it's you can probably see one of these pictures back here behind me.
Yeah.
I'm a Ben Hogan kind of guy.
All right.
He dug it right out of the ground and kind of taught himself and did it. And so I think an instructional book like that is pretty solid.
That's awesome. All right, and this one might get controversial because I know there's a specific lefty at Harry Taylor Golf, but number 5 is your favorite lefty golf swing. You might be able to make some brownie points with Will.
Oh, that's right. Will is left-handed.
Yeah.
But I've never played any golf with Will, so I don't know what kind of player he is.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, of all the left-handed guys, I guess our boy Phil Mickelson's sure been the very best from that side of the ball, hadn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's a very fair answer. It either had to be Will, one of us, or Phil. I think that was
Yeah. And you guys have probably seen Phil, maybe Will play a little. I don't know.
No, not
Got a
yet,
nice-
but
I've seen his swing. He's got a nice swing. I actually just came across
Does
it
he?
today. Yeah,
Oh,
he does.
nice.
Great.
Very cool. Well, listen, Harry, it was great sitting down and talking with you. I think we talked a lot of good stuff. You had some good stories in there, and just appreciate your time, man.
Well, hey, I appreciate you guys reaching out to me and letting me share some stuff. Sorry, I talked too long. I got into it. So it's always fun to go back through a career, but when your career is as long as mine has been, it takes a while to talk about those things.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
No,
I think it was a perfect time, and we learned a lot. And I think yeah, everybody needed to hear the story because you are, like I said, a pioneer, man. It is
Well, I
cool.
appreciate it, and I appreciate the promotion you give to Harry Taylor Golf and our wedges, and you let us know what we can do for you. We appreciate you.
Awesome. Sounds good, Harry, and thanks again.